back in 2018, back in the middle. We're all square again. Keys, as he's been doing since he first put on an Adelaide Crows jumper, gets it from the clearance. Laird went off the carpet, thumped it down. Houston attacked it. Burton tries to mop it up. Did he throw that away? Laird, he dropped for the high. Drew didn't fall for it. Chip kick Schomburg. He got pushed after. That'll be downfield. Trained with Carlton for a week. Carlton fan growing up. Crows happy to have him. Laird bangs it to half forward. Off the hands. Flies go up. Murphy the crumb. Heads in the Gallant direction. Can't trap it. Parker gets back pocket.
Yours, kick.
Didn't quite work. Crouch. Laird, will he go for home from there? Lines them up and splits the middle. 2 in a row. Crows. Watching same spot. Hits a target this time. Not the required. O'Brien got a fist in it this time. Laird. Keys. Ricciuto. Martin and Himmelberg go at it this time, and Laird gets the clearance of sorts. He gave it to Crouch, got it back again. He fumbled it to Crouch, who gave it back again. Heads out wide. McHenry looks to be okay though. Cordy flipped it to the front. Keys, another extraction to Crouch.
Metres going 237 metres, 6 disposals.
Yeah, it's good going. Scholl to the pocket. Gallant got there. Was he manhandled in the attempt to mark? He was. O'Brien to Koenig, down to Cripps. Not 15, so the umpire calls play on. Mark would not have counted.
Sockers, it's Brisbane's way. Keys. Brisbane have some good numbers here. Good tackle laid as well by Cameron. Kick down the line.
An area you would have thought the Saints would have held sway coming in.
Ryder straight down to Hatley, who was dumped. Laird, slick to McHenry. Moves his way through the traffic nicely and hits his target. Fogarty, 18th year 1, 15th year 2. McKenzie. Murphy, wrapped up by Patton. Sinclair, she's hot in the kitchen.
Fulthorpe having a run in the ruck up forward. Dangerous ball for the Cats defenders. Spooned out towards Keys. Tried to kick it over his head. Went the other way. Haitley takes the mark and has just got the distance.
Oh, boys.
Made it tough for Laird. Tries to help him out now. Fogarty got one high on the way through. It's the home side take on the West Coast Eagles as round 12 continues. Pretty wet and windy conditions. Williams starts well. Laird at ground level. Crouch picks up the ball pretty well in difficult conditions. The Eagles with an early possession. Kelly attacks the footy hard, but Laird collars him.
But he's going to be part of the future of this club without question. That's a good tackle. He's in trouble.
Laird gets him. It was Duggan to really put this comeback to bed from the pocket in front of the hill. Does just that. Crows should be home now.
Very high up for score involvements in the competition, on average second, so he's the most dangerous forward still. Although promising signs from Fogarty in his last 2 games. Be a test for him this afternoon if he can continue that form. Ainsworth getting busy as the Suns try and get their hands on the footy and lock it in that forward half. O'Brien just slapped it on the boot, and it was all about the bounce. No clear path for anybody. Lennon's down this year. Clearances up though. And they have changed their mix around the footy with Matt Crouch left out of the team. He went back to the SANFL.
Taylor Walker now gets a complete mismatch.
Berry slaps it down the line. O'Brien, extra height for the Crows. Laird in a spin, got it out to Haitley. And now to Rowe. Hibbert's been back in the Demons team for the last couple of weeks, and here is Langdon going forward. Pickett, we know he's supremely skilled. I don't think a header is really part of that weaponry normally. So the Crows have to dig in. Jimmy Rowe kicked a couple of goals last week. Saligo improving all the time. Dawson's been a terrific pickup. Big numbers in the pack. Dawson, such a versatile player. Oliver beats Saligo to the punch. Oh, Langdon took a step too many. Keys was ready to tackle Petrarca even before he had the footy. Sparrow, awkward situation for him as he landed. Neil Bullen's pressure was outstanding. Wiedemann given a second chance. How tight and tough is this stuff? And the D's prevail. Melbourne without a recognised ruckman, as we know. Will that have an impact in this last quarter? O'Brien up against Wiedemann. O'Brien wins the tap forward. D's onto it first. Viney had to handball in a hurry. And Schonberg in straight lines gets it back from Miller. They should score. They should score a goal. And Laird does.
Barreled after he got rid of the ball. Berry over it, couldn't win it. Laird slides in, gives it out to Crouch. Crouch is immediately tackled. Dispossessed, spills to Mitchell. Mitchell's ball, Hamill.
The AFLW continuing, and a nice message Beck Goddard to Gill. We want to play here. We'll fill it up for you at Marvel Stadium. Brilliant to see. The growth of AFLW's been sensational, and Jimmy Bartell. Well done, Blank again. Slapped it out of his hands. Haitley skies it. McHenry's the intended target. Back to Laird again. Quick little handball to Keys. Here's a goal coming up for Adelaide. Keys delivers it.
Shane McAdam, mum's come to watch.
Seems like there's a lot of players from Halls Creek for such a small
Well, there
area.
is. It's a huge clan. Cal, you can tell us more about that in a moment, because it looks like Dacos just released it. Laird, intensity from the Crows has been there to see for everyone so fast, just trying to hack it out of there. Again, they failed to clear it, and Laird pounced and wasn't.
Nice inside 50 entry for the Crows. Saligo putting some pressure on. Walker likewise looking to find Hinge on the outside, who gets it from Laird in the end, and a little stumble as he looked to get an effective kick away. The pressure is on inside the Crows forward 50. McAdam elects to keep it in, and Tom McCartan was playing goalkeeper. They were both on record. John Longmire is saying that Hayward was his favourite a few years back, and he'll be back in the good books after that finish. Still plenty of time to add to the 50 points gained already for the Swans. The Crows, who played in the wet last week against Collingwood, trying to back it up on a soggy SCG deck, are struggling here in the opening term, but Berry gets it on the outside here for Hamill. Hopeful handball, looking for teammates. Again, the pressure and the tackle was good from the Crows this time. Miller weaving his way through traffic to find Berry. That's a clever kick. Found his teammate, able to turn towards goal and give it a ride. How's that finish? From the centre square from Rory Laird. Goulden tried to hack it out of there. Laird nearly wore it.
There's Natanui to tap it down. He was searching for Shuey. Berry crashes through, keeps it moving forward. Murphy tackled without it, or a push in the back. Advantage will be paid and taken, and surely it couldn't be a second. You bet it is for the 200 gamer. Josh Kennedy desperate to get out there with a quick entry, as the Eagles just saw. Good hit from Williams. Kelly, Ryan just controlled it down with one hand.
For 2 goals, 3, so 5 scoring shots, compared to North Melbourne 11 for 2.
That's been the difference in the game so far. The efficiency going inside 50 as Brody Smith will just squeeze one again, but Tex has got a metre on Core. It was a pretty good effort by Dawson on the tackle. That's a good point, Roo, though, isn't it, about Riley Thilthorpe in his second season. Didn't go smoothly for him in his first year. These high-prize recruits, Jamari Ugle-Hagan a bit the same. We might touch on Horn Francis in a moment as Davies Uniacke.
Averaging 33 disposals this year, and look at the celebrations as Rory Laird puts the Crows a goal clear. Takes matters into his own hands here. Drew back to Powell Pepper. He was looking for a teammate. There were none there, so went the don't argue to find Wines. This has travelled far enough if a mark is taken, but thumped out of there by Murray. And again, not the best kick from Keys. Coughs it up. It's frustrating. Butters. Straight to Murphy. Laird. Dawson played it cleverly. Knew he had teammates in support. Berry. And bangs it home. Boy, did the Crows need that one.